Hi ladies, today I'd like to make this scarf which looks like this. It's really cute. This is the correct and proper side, and this is clearly the incorrect and improper side. For my project I used about 200 grams of this beautiful soft yarn. It's 50 grams, 133 meters. It says to use a 3.5 or 4 millimeter needle, but I worked with this needle which is a 4.5 millimeter. I used a total of 200 grams. Shall we get started step by step? To make my project I need a multiple of 3 plus 4 chains. So for mine I'm going to make 28 chains. So I'll work all my 28 chains and then I'll come back. I've already worked my 28 chains, so now I come and count 1, 2, and 3 chains. I go into my 4th chain and work a double crochet. I make 2 chains, skip 2 chains without working, then go into the 3rd and work 2 double crochets in it. So I make the first one, go back into the same chain and work the second one. I work 2 chains, I skip 2 chains without working, go into the 3rd and work 2 double crochets in it. So I make the first one, go back into the same chain and work the second one. I work 2 chains, skip 2 chains without working, go into the 3rd and work 2 double crochets. So like this, I will keep working across this entire row. So now that I've made the 2 double crochets and the 2 chains, I go into my last chain and work 2 double crochets. This way I've finished this row. I'm going to start the next row, which is my second row, by working 3 chains, which count as my first double crochet. I go here where I have the last double crochet I worked, which is like this, and I'm going to work into it. Here another 4 double crochets. Because I already have one, I need to have a total of 5 double crochets. So I go into my double crochet and work my second double crochet. I go back into my double crochet and work the 3rd, the 4th, and the 5th. So it looks like this. Now I'm going to work another 5 double crochets going up into this next double crochet. So I go there and work 1 double crochet, insert like this and make my first stitch. Double crochet the second and the 3rd one, the 4th and the 5th. So it turned out like this. Now I will work just 1 chain. I'm going to skip the next group of 2 double crochets, then go to the one after that. Where do I go? I have its first double crochet and I'm going to work my 5 double crochets going down. So I yarn over, come here where I have the first double crochet. And I work 1 double crochet. I go back into it and work my second double crochet. Go back and work the 3rd, the 4th one in the sequence, and the 5th one following it. Now in the next double crochet I'm going to go up making 5 double crochets. So I insert here into it, then I work my first stitch, double crochet the second, the 3rd, the 4th, and the 5th. Work 1 chain. I'm going to skip these next 2 double crochets without working them and go to the ones after, which are these. I go where I have the first double crochet and I'm going to work 5 double crochets into it. So I insert here into my first double crochet and work 1 double crochet. Return to the start and carefully work the second one. Then return to the start and work the third one. And finally return to the start to work the fourth one. Go back and work the fifth. Like this, I made 5 double crochets. Now I go to the next double crochet and I'm going to work up making 5 double crochets. So I make the first one, the second, the third, the fourth one, and then the fifth one as well. Work 1 chain, skip the next 2 double crochets without working them, go to the one after where I have the first double crochet and work my 5 double crochets. So I make 1. We shall begin our count with the number 2, followed immediately by 3, moving then to the number 4, and finally concluding this sequence with the number 5. Where I have the next double crochet, right beside it, I'm going to make 5 double crochets going up. So I'm going to go right in here where I have that previous double crochet stitch, and then I will make 1, and then 2 more right into the same spot. 3, then we have 4, and then number 5. Work 1 chain, skip the next 2 double crochets without working them, and go to the ones after, which are the last 2. I come here where I have the first double crochet and work 5 double crochets there. So I make 1, 2, we have the numbers 3, 4, and then finally we have number 5. Now I come here where I have the next double crochet, which is where I have the chains and work 5 double crochets. So I make 1, 2, 3, number 4, and then number 5. So like this I finish this row. Now I come here where the little hole from the last group of 10 double crochets is. I go in here and work a single crochet. And that's how this row turned out. I'm going to start the next row by chaining 3, which is my first double crochet. I go back here into the hole that was left in the last group of 10 double crochets and make a double crochet. I work 2 chains. I go to the next 2 double crochets from the first row, so I have them here. I have one motif and another, and in the middle I have the 2 double crochets. I go here to these 2 double crochets. In between them I will work 2 more double crochets. So I go in here between one double crochet and the other and work a double crochet, also catching the chain. From my second row, that's why I go there between one double crochet and the other. The chain is here in the middle and I work 2 double crochets. 1 and 2. I make 2 chains. I go here to the next 2 double crochets, which is where I work my 10 double crochets. I go right in the middle of them and work 2 double crochets. I make the first and the second. I work 2 chains. I go to where I have the next 2 double crochets, which are in the middle between one group of 10 double crochets and another. Here I have the 2 double crochets. I go between the 2 double crochets, also picking up the chain I made between one group of 10 double crochets and the other, and I work 2 double crochets there. 1 and 2. I make 2 chains. I go here into the little space that form between the 10 double crochets and I work 2 double crochets. 1 and 2. Make 2 chains right here where I have the 2 double crochets that we worked previously that are between the 2 groups of 10 double crochets. I work 2 double crochets. So I make 1 and 2. 2 chains. I go here where the space was left, from the 10 double crochets, I go in there and work 2 double crochets. 1 and 2, 2 chains. I go to the next 2 double crochets, which are between the 2 groups of 10 double crochets, and I make 2 double crochets. 1 and 2. I make 2 chains. I come here into the little space that form between the 10 double crochets and work 2 double crochets. 1 and 2. So like this, I finished this row. In the first row, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 groups of 2 double crochets separated by 2 chains. In this row, I have the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 groups of 2 double crochets separated by 2 chains. So now I start the next row. Turning my work, I go here between the first 2 double crochets and make a single crochet. I make a chain, turn my work to the right side, because this side of the work will always be the right side. I go to the next group of 2 double crochets, which is this one. I go where I have the first double crochet of that group and work 5 double crochets there. So I go and make the first one, the second one, the third. Then we have the fourth one, followed by the fifth item. Now I come to the next double crochet and work 5 double crochets going up. So I make the first one, the second item in the sequence, followed by the third one on the list, then moving on to the fourth position, and finally concluding with the fifth element in this series. So it turned out like this. It ended up between the first and the second of the first row. In this row, it sits right in the middle of the 2. So now I make 1 chain, skip the next 2 double crochets without working them, go to the one after that where I have the first double crochet and work 5 double crochets. So what I'm doing here is carefully crafting each individual piece one by one, starting with the first one, then moving on to the second, followed by the third, then the fourth, and finally finishing up with the fifth one in the set. Where I have the next double crochet, I will go up making 5 double crochets. So I go in there and make my first stitch, double crochet, the second, the third, specifically it is the fourth and the fifth one in the list. Work 1 chain, skip the next group of 2 double crochets without working them, go to the ones after that and do the same thing. Go to the first double crochet and work 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Go to the next stitch, double crochet, which is the one right next to it, and work 5 double crochets. So I make 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1 chain, skip the next 2 double crochets without working them, go to the ones after that where I have the first double crochet and work 5 double crochets. I make 1, step number 2, and then we move to step number 3, the number 4, and the number 5. Go to the next double crochet, which is right next to it, and work 5 double crochets into it. So I make 1, 2, 3. The specific numbers that we are currently focusing on in this section are 4 and 5. I'm going to work 1 single chain stitch, and then I'll move right over here to where I have these final 2 double crochet stitches. I turn to the wrong side, and between the 2 double crochets, I insert my hook and work a single crochet. So like this, I finish this row. I start the next row by chaining 3, which counts as my first double crochet. I come back here in the row where I have the 2 double crochets. I go between the 2 and work 1 double crochet. So between the 2, I work 1 double crochet. This way, I have 2 double crochets. I work 2 chains. I go here into the little space that formed between the 10 double crochets and work 2 double crochets. Two chains, I go to the 2 double crochets that are between one group of 10 double crochets and the next. Here I have the 2 double crochets. I go between the two and work 2 double crochets. I make 1 and 2. Two chains, I go to the little space that formed between the 10 double crochets and make 2 double crochets. Then like this, I keep working all the way across this row. So I've already worked the 2 double crochets separated by 2 chains. Now I just need to make the last 2 double crochets. That's why I go here where I have them. The last 2 double crochets from the previous row, and I work 2 double crochets between them. So I make the first and the second. So like this row is finished. Now I have to go back and do the same thing I did here in my second row. So I work 3 chains, which is my first double crochet. I go here where I have the first double crochet and work 4 more double crochets because the 3 chains are already my first double crochet. Now I make the second double crochet, then the third one, followed by the fourth, and finally the fifth one. Now I come to where I have the next double crochet and I'm going to work 5 double crochets into it. So I make the first one, the second, we are looking at the third one, the fourth one, and finally the fifth one in the sequence. So when you put them all together, it looks exactly like this example right here. I work 1 chain. I skip the next 2 double crochets without working them, go to the ones after and work. In the first of those double crochets, I make 5 double crochets. So I make 1, 2, the numbers are 3, followed by 4, and finally we have number 5. I go to the next double crochet right beside it and I'm going to work 5 double crochets into it. I make 1, 2, 3, number 4, and number 5. I work 1 chain, skip the next 2 double crochets without working them, go to the ones after and repeat, making 5 double crochets in the first double crochet and 5 double crochets in the second. This way I'll continue until I reach the last group of 2 double crochets. I've already worked, I just have this part left where I have the last 2 double crochets. I've already made the separation chain. So now I skip the 2 double crochets, go to the next ones, which are the last 2. I go into the first double crochet and work 5 double crochets. I make 1. That's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now I'm moving to the next stitch, which is exactly where I have these chains. And I'll begin to work. We're going to do 5 double crochets, starting with the first one, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this is how my row turned out. It looks just like here where I have the first row on this side making 10 double crochets, 5 going down and 5 going up. Now I'm going to start the next row by going into the little space that formed between the 10 double crochets and work a single crochet. I make 3 chains, which is my first double crochet. I go back into my little space and work another double crochet. That way I have 2 double crochets. Double crochets. I make 2 chains when I have the next 2 double crochets, which are here in the middle. Between one group of 10 double crochets and the next, I go between the 2 double crochets and work 2 double crochets. I make 2 chains, go here into the space that formed between the 10 double crochets and make 2 double crochets. And like this, I keep working all the way around this row. I've already finished my row. Now in the next row I will have to skip the first group of 2 double crochets without working into them, and I'll have to start working there. In the second group of 2 double crochets because my work needs to have one starting, one in the first, one in the second, one in the first, one in the second, so that it can create the scale pattern. So now I work on my side. On the wrong side, I come here between the 2 double crochets and make a single crochet. I work 1 chain, turn my work to the right side, go to the next group of 2 double crochets, which is my second group of 2 double crochets, go to the first one and work my 5 double crochets. 1, that is 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Now I am going to move right along to the very next stitch in the row, double crochet, which is right next to it, and work 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, number 4, right, and then number 5. 1 chain stitch. I'll skip the next 2 double crochet stitches without working them. I'll work those after and work my 5 double crochet stitches into my first stitch. Hi. And so I will continue working throughout my career. So I've already worked. I have 1, 2, 3, and 4. I only need to work on the last 2 high points where I have them. So in this career, I make a little chain. I turn my work to the wrong side, come here where I have the last 2 double crochet stitches, go between the 2 and work a single crochet. I turn my work to the right side and start the next row, chaining 3, which is my first double crochet. I go between the 2 double crochets from the previous row and work 1 double crochet. I make 2 chain stitches, go here into the little space where I made it by doing the 10 double crochets and work 2 double crochets. And like this, I keep working this entire row. So I just need to make the last 2 double crochets here in the last group of 2 double crochets from the previous row. So I make 2 chain stitches, go here where I have the 2 double crochets, go between them and work 2 double crochets, 1 and 2. So like this, I finish this row. Now in the next row, I go back working where I have the first 2 double crochets. So to start this row, I am going to make 3 chain stitches right where I have the first double crochet, and then I will work 4 more double crochets into the same space. So I make the second one, then the third, followed by the fourth, and finally the 5th double crochet. I come to the next double crochet and work another 5 double crochets going up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I make 1 chain stitch, skip the next 2 double crochets without working them. I go to the ones after that and will keep working like this on my project. I'll keep working until it reaches the size I want, and then I'll come back. So I've already finished mine. I made it 1.60 meters. If you want to make it longer or shorter, you can decide. I, on the other hand, made it 1.60 meters. For the last row, I worked it starting in the first group of 2 double crochets and finishing in the last group of 2 double crochets. Because down here, I started it the same way. I started in the first group of 2 double crochets and finished over there in the last group of 2 double crochets. So to make it look exactly the same, I ended here by making 10 double crochets in the last group of 2 double crochets. So now I can cut this yarn and finish off because my scarf is already done. And that's it, my scarf is finished. Thank you very much and see you next time.